Hello, my brilliant cosmic particles. Welcome to the wonder-filled world of ideas. Today, we dive into the infinite sea of possibility because they say reality is fixed, but I say reality is just waiting for us to question it. Our mission, to unlock the secrets beyond the known, to push the boundaries of what we believe is possible. And tonight, we're firing up our improbability engine and exploring a very, very strange idea. What if we penetrated Earth's core with a laser? Buckle up, brain explorers, because this is going to be a wild, wild ride. Phase 1. Welcome, brave explorers of the mind! Today, we're diving headfirst into a truly furry, mad idea. What if we could pierce through the Earth's thick, fiery belly with a laser so powerful it makes a photon-powered dragon look like a flickering candle? Just imagine a beam of pure concentrated light humming like 1,000 supercharged bees, slicing through rock and metal at unfathomable speeds. The sound, oh, it's a deafening cosmic roar, like the Earth itself screaming in delight, or maybe in protest. And the sight, a blazing, shimmering tunnel of radiant energy, glowing with colors you've never even dreamed of. Think neon magma and shimmering steel, all colliding in a dance of destruction and discovery. And here's where it gets insanely cool. If you could focus this laser straight to the core, yes, the very heart of our planet, you'd unlock a portal into a universe that's been hidden from us for eons. Instead of that impenetrable, mysterious layer of molten rock and searing metal, suddenly it's like peeling back the Earth's own layers of mystery, revealing a secret world of shimmering, bubbling magma, swirling metallic rivers, and perhaps, who knows, the ancient heartbeat of our planet itself. Imagine the sounds, a deep, rumbling bass echoing from the core, like the planet's own heartbeat, mixed with the crackle of molten rock and the hum of your laser as it pierces deeper and deeper. It's an epic symphony of science, a cosmic concert of discovery, and that changes everything. Because if we could manipulate this fiery core directly, we'd be Surrey masters of planetary energy, harnessing heat and metals beyond our wildest dreams. The power to control Earth's very soul, much, much stranger than we ever imagined. And just think, what if this laser could do more than just explore? What if it could influence the core itself? Maybe even turn our planet into a giant energy battery or a cosmic power plant. The possibilities are endless and wildly, irresistibly exciting. So, my fellow adventurers, strap in because that's just one of the consequences. What other absurd chain reaction can you dream up? Write it down in the comments. My quantum toaster needs new ideas. Because in this universe of ours, the only limit is our imagination and maybe the laws of physics. On to the next mind-bending chapter. Phase 2. Oh boy, hold on to your hats because things are about to get much, much stranger. Imagine, just for a moment, you've managed to punch a laser beam right through the Earth's crust, heading straight toward that mysterious fiery core. Sounds like a sci-fi thrill ride, right? Well, buckle up, because here's where the fun and the chaos begins. When that laser hits the core, it's not just a tiny spark of energy. It's like poking a sleeping dragon with a giant glowing stick. And what happens next? Well, you might expect some sparks, a bit of heat, maybe a little rumble, but no! Instead, you set off a chain reaction so wild that the Earth itself starts to spin like a giant caffeinated top on a roller coaster. The magnetic field, that invisible shield that keeps your compass working and your satellite spinning, suddenly begins to wobble like a drunk ballerina. Think of it, the Earth's magnetic personality thrown into a chaos dance, flipping and twisting unpredictably. And that changes everything. Now, just imagine the internal heat flow, like Earth's own version of a lava lamp, getting all stirred up. Instead of a slow, steady glow, you unleash volcanic eruptions and seismic shocks that ripple across the planet like cosmic drumbeats of destruction. The ground trembles, the skies darken with ash, and oceans might even churn with new, unpredictable currents. You see, the Earth's core is not some dormant, inert ball of metal. Oh no, it's an energy-driven, delicate symphony of forces, finely tuned like the universe's most intricate instrument. And once you disturb that symphony, it's a cascade of chaos. Imagine entire continents shifting, climates flipping upside down, and the planet transforming into a wild, unpredictable beast. This is the terrifying beauty of our planet's inner workings, powerful, fragile, and just waiting for a tiny nudge to turn everything upside down. And that, my friends, is why poking the Earth's core with a laser could unleash a global geological nightmare. So remember, sometimes curiosity isn't just dangerous, it's cosmic insanity, and that's just one of the consequences. What other absurd chain reaction can you think of? Write it down in the comments. My quantum toaster needs new ideas.